Hello guys and welcome to this video. Still wondering about those new implants and the impact they will have on your game? Well, my name is Drax and today I'll be doing a more in-depth look at the new implant system, sharing my thoughts on what could be improved and what maybe shouldn't make it to live. The new implants will have a max tier level of 5. Acer 4 is used to upgrade implants to the next level. The current tier 4 implants will give you the most Acer 4 when breaking them down to upgrade to the new ones. So the more old tier 4s you have now, the more new tier 5s you'll be able to make. You will also use doubles of new implants to break down and make Acer 4. There is no energy battery consumption like the old ones, so the aim in the game will be getting these new ones to tier 5 as soon as possible to make use of the greatest perk each gives. So starting with ammo printer, this restocks one magazine every 60 seconds at tier 5. You can see the other tiers here. First up, we're going to check it in a tank, and as you can see it actually restores 16 rounds, which is pretty decent. Next up, we're going to be looking at it with a max suit, and we'll also take a look using the links. Now, since it restores multiple rounds in a tank, it's very effective and great for a max when you can't find an engineer. I also think it's not too overpowered in the fact that an engineer will still be needed because 60 seconds would be quite a long time. So how about assimilate? Well, on a headshot kill, and a kill is an important word here, it instantly restores 100 shield. Killing an enemy vehicle restores 150 shield. Here are some examples. Now, this is nice if you are capable of dodging rounds and hitting heads for the kill. I say dodging rounds as 100 shield it restores is less than 1 bullet's damage in most cases. And next up is bowhardened. This reduces shake and flinch from bullet impacts and explosions by 50%. Killing an enemy, no headshot kill needed here, reduces all flinch and shake for 10 seconds. Now, no flinch is kinda crazy, even if it is just for 10 seconds. Flinch is a big reason why headshots are actually missed in the game. So with the flinch out of the equation, good aim players will wreck with this. Maybe this should activate after a headshot kill instead. Now, catlike eliminates the movement speed penalty for crouching and gives you an additional 10% sprint speed. We looked at this before in my test server video, but see it in this way. You can sidestep while firing crouched, taking advantage of better crouched accuracy on most weapons while moving at the same speed you would standing. Pretty effective. Counterintelligence. Auto spots targets you damage and targets who damage you. When not inside a vehicle, you are notified on the HUD if you have been spotted by an enemy. Works in vehicles and in a max suit. Now, I would probably use it in a vehicle, like an ESF, as seen here, to help spot ground targets, especially players who have hit me with a lock-on or those pesky burster maxes. Focus 5. Hold breath times is 300% longer than standard, displays target's health bar when he is spotted, but does not display their health shield. Suitable for snipers wanting to take out multiple targets in one breath hold. In this example, the Bighorn 50M has 5 shots in the magazine, and in one breath we are able to take out all of them. Now, displaying the health bar will probably mean you get body shotted a lot more if you're on low health by snipers running this. Now, minor cloak. Remain stationary for 8 seconds to engage the cloak. Any movements involving the WASD keys will break the cloak, but you can look around. You cannot fire or interact with objects while cloaked. Now I still worry with this one. And as an example here, players will be able to be camped certain areas and jump you with shotguns. Surely you're going to have to enter every room with a dark light flashlight. Now we wait for the cloak to engage, as seen here. Regeneration 5. 35 health per second when out of combat for 10 seconds. 50 health restored for each headshot kill. Once again, like Assimilate, this implant will require good aim and dodging skill to make the most of, as 50 health is less than half of what one bullet's average damage is. Pairing with Assimilate could aid you in clearing multiple enemies from a room one by one, but then you forfeit battle hardened, which is what most players run now, and the increased flinch and headshots will be harder to achieve. Save 4. You no longer receive damage from falling. The main problem I can see with this implant is in the air-to-air game. It will break it. Just for an example, here I am running a striker heavy. I can bail from my mosquito at any height and fire freely at the enemy ESF and continue to fire when I hit the ground, probably giving me the kill if we had fought before I had bailed. Sweeper HUD 5. Targets range displayed and enemy explosives within 35 meters are auto-spotted. Works in vehicles and maxes. A simple rangefinder is displayed on screen, useful for keeping within the weapon's top damage range, and you have 35 meters of detection on explosives, which I would run on a max to avoid those tank mines in biolabs. You can see here I display the distance between the mines that I've placed and the max, and that will be quite effective in most areas. And finally, Vampire. Killing an enemy while wielding a melee weapon restores 200 health. Effect does not trigger on quick melee attacks, so you can't just quickly swing your melee and get the bonus 200 health. You have to wield it, which by default is by holding down the middle mouse button, but can be bound to a key for better use. Now I don't life a lot, but I know quite a few who enjoy it, and crazy enough, in this game, the knives can one-shot kill. So there is that. I see infos getting between large groups of crammed up enemies and causing havoc with this implant. Although annoying to be on the receiving end, it's all about timing, so there is an element of skill to this. So there we have it. The new implants in a bit more detail than I did on my test server vid. I hope I've helped you understand how they work and how they might feel to be used in game. I personally would like to see the full damage 5 changed to an actual height and minor cloak removed, as I feel like it would be exploited too much and it's kind of unnecessary in this game. Some skill play will go out the window. Other than that, I'm looking forward to the new implants when they hit live. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.